chopper.
Everybody know, man. You hear, you watch it, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
The chopper.
Oh, one of them, like a Ritz, you know, like a nice Ritz.
Yeah. Like a nice
Ritz. The chopper.
Good evening, everybody. It's your boy, Coach Lee. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to the Chickadee Chop Up. Happy Taco Tuesday to you. We're back at it like we're mad at it. We're 3 days away from the weekend. Let's get in here and do this damn thing, man. Right off the bat, man. First of all, shout out to everybody up in the Northeast. I got some bad weather coming your way. Hope y'all holding it down, man. You got your, I don't know what y'all do up there. You know, you got fireplaces. Not sure, you know. Make sure y'all safe. But shout out to y'all, man. Hopefully everything is okay. But let's get my brother. He said like he's okay. He's up in the Northeast. But guess what? He's here. Let's get him up in here. My man, Meta Wide.
Yeah. What's going on? It's Tuesday. We still put the hot sauce on the tacos. And it's still Taco Tuesday wherever you're at. What's going on, Coach? Hope you're having a great day.
Having a damn good day, brother. Appreciate you, man. I'm glad you're okay. I know
Yes,
we
okay.
earlier said that he might be, it's snowing pretty hard where he's at.
Yeah, down south. Yeah. South is bad. The south is bad from what I'm hearing. I'm a bit up north. You know what I'm saying? Typically, before you go really up north, good. Some icy places. But I was outside a few moments ago. Roads look clear. Depending on where you're at, though, you may have some snow. You may have some rain. Floods. But overall, the weathermen and the weather women, man, nowadays, what the hell are you paying these people for? But nah, we're not going to throw them really under the bus, man. It happens, man. Sometimes weather is unpredictable. It used to be predictable, but now I guess in this world, it's unpredictable.
The only thing that's predictable about the weather is it will be unpredictable.
Exactly. So I hope Will's doing okay. Definitely, we're going to hold it down for you, big brother. It is what it is. Happy Tuesday, Bobby. Hope everybody's getting it.
Shout out to you, Bobby. Appreciate the support as always, man.
Like, share, subscribe, man. STWF TV on YouTube. Tap in on YouTube now. Tap in on Facebook now. Tap in on Twitch. Tap in on all streaming platforms, man. It's Chop Up Tuesday, man.
Yeah, man.
We're trying.
This is always a real good thing on Tuesday nights. We come in, we do our thing. Different people show up that normally don't hang out with us and do a thing with us, man. But yeah, man, it's all good.
Okay. Yes, we definitely could talk weather, Bobby. Absolutely. Now, I minored in weather and climate. I don't know. That's a lot. That's probably lower from what you studied for. But in terms of the weather, yes, we could definitely talk about it. I just feel like after time and not getting much snow as Massachusetts having in the last few years, it's going to come a reality where we actually get hit. Now, we're supposed to get some snow on Saturday. I don't know what it's going to be like, but I definitely feel like it's probably going to be more than what we had today in terms of how much is on the ground. So
he just slid up in here. What's up, fam?
What's good? Hey, Bobby, what exactly does one do with a degree in meteorology?
We need to go take somebody's place over at the weather booth, man, over at one of these channels.
Are you teaching that like at the local community college or something? I'm curious about that too. Are you a storm chaser?
Y'all get paid to be wrong.
Nowadays, absolutely, they get paid to be wrong nowadays.
Every day. They was never right.
Yeah, nah. They was more predictable when we was growing up, for sure.
Yeah, because global warming wasn't as bad. The weather was more predictable.
Now with the challenges, it's very unpredictable. We were just saying that too, man. It's I can't even can I bash them?
But the number one thing,
we should be honest.
The number one thing they teach is the difference. There's a big difference between climate and weather. Weather is like right now, how things are going in the moment. Climate, it's an overall thing. But that's funny though. Meteorology. Why do you have a degree in meteorology? That's fascinating.
She's won the Super Bowl. Then we get rain, then snow, then the sunny 2 hours later in Maryland. That's kind of how this day ended out. It's the
plagues. It's the plagues. It's gonna rain frogs next. It's the rapture.
Thou shalt not pass.
Yeah.
We did not have a disaster today in Massachusetts, though. We did not at all. We could talk about storms that potentially are storms they say from the beginning, as predicted, and not storms. They don't hit. Nothing happens. A free day off for a lot of people here upstate here in Massachusetts. But as we roll up the chop up tonight, there has been storms and all things that have been destructive in our time. Some of them we do know, some of them we may not know. So,
is your topic storms?
My topic tonight is 10 most destructive storms.
Shit.
And I did that today knowing that this storm wasn't going to hit. So, I'm sorry to anybody on this list that has been affected by any of these storms. But this is looking through and trying to find something to speak about today. Valentine's Day is tomorrow. Lee buy his wife something, Toot buy your girl something, and it's snowstorm in your area. Yeah. I think about buying something. But you know what it is. Shout out to Chris, man. My God. But 10 most destructive storms here. I have a list here. We know we love lists here, so we're just gonna go through.
He is a storm chaser. Look at him. He's a storm chaser. It must be.
I was right.
Yeah, it must be nice to have to seek out more danger.
Hey, hold on. Be the adrenaline rush.
Potentially, right? Yeah. Hold on. Potentially, Bobby Austin with the STWF news. With clouds behind him.
Just delivering the weather from 4 or 5 states. Like I guess this is what
that would be dope as hell. No, I'm talking about. We do football sessions on Sundays, fancy football. Yep. That would be dope to have Bobby, forecasting from New Orleans possibly on the weather of the game. We gotta work on that, B. You just might have just cooked something up.
A forecast from New Orleans for the weather of a game in which they play in a dome. I cannot wait for this to
happen. 14, fire.
I cannot
wait. We'll have to have graphics in different cities, you know what I'm saying, as it's happening. I don't know. Maybe we'll flip something.
That was what coach was it? They asked Todd Bowles. They were like, so how are you going to prepare for the weather in Minnesota? He was like, they play in a dome. He's like, so we only going to be in the weather for like 60 seconds. The lady's an idiot.
Pete, my man, Pete. Also, yes, man. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, here you go. 10 most destructive storms in history.
This is going to be too soon. By the way, number one's going to hit really close to home for my man Bobby, just so we're clear.
Number one is the tri-state. Well, we're going to number 10. Number 10 is the tri-state tornado. The U.S. Central Plains region, nicknamed Tornado Alley, suffers the highest frequency of tornadoes in the world. Many of these twisters leave death, injury, destruction in the wake, but one stands in the class by itself. In southeastern Missouri, on March 18, 1925, this tri-state tornado careened across the southern tip of Illinois before displacing in Lower India. Remarkably, these three locales lie 219 miles apart, and the tornado traveled this distance in just 3.5 hours.
So, I don't want to be insensitive, but why don't the people move out of Tornado Alley?
There's so much the probability of being hit is still minute.
And then there's other people who've rebuilt their house 4 times. So I just it's give and take. I just don't know this. Move.
I used to work to where I had to travel every other week. I would rotate. So twice a month I'd be in Tulsa. Twice a month I'd be in Oklahoma City.
Oh, scary.
I did that for almost 5 years. And I never, ever, ever was in a tornado. I missed them. I missed about 2 or 3 that was real close.
I love this. Yo, he was so hyped. I love this. The tornado was on the ground for 219 miles.
Oh, man, I gotta be in the bag, man. When I'm making these topics, man, a lot of times we're thinking of things that we are used to talking about. But I try to go outside the box.
Yeah, Chris, I don't move out of the snowstorms because they don't destroy my home 4 times. I can still live here. I'm not losing everything.
I can shovel my way out.
The worst thing that happens to me in the snow is I lose power and I might be cold for 8 hours. It's not a big deal. My house isn't getting leveled.
That's why you charge your phones up and you get candles.
I don't
Good.
I don't have to find the house cat 3 miles from my house because of what just happened.
So he said that was a more tornado?
Awesome tornadoes, man. So we go on to number 9, which is the Pluta Latpura Satura Bangladesh tornado. And offering the severity of a natural disaster derived from poverty, poor construction standards, or population density of the area it strikes, as evidenced by both the 2010 Haiti earthquake and Hurricane Katrina. The poor are less healthy, less able to get out of the way of oncoming disasters, more likely to live in shelters that are vulnerable of natural forces and the lack of resources to deal with disaster's aftermath. On April 26, 1989, a tornado touched down in the district of Bangladesh, Menilike Ganja, one of the world's most densely populated countries, and swept eastwards of the area into severity drought-stricken areas of Saturia and Manikalach Sata, cutting a swath 10 miles long and 1 mile wide. Although the duration and extent were especially large, the twister obliterated many structures within a radius of 2.5 square miles.
Yeah, I never thought of this before. I'm so used to hurricanes being named like Sue or like Fran, but if it gets named in another country, it's gonna have that type of name. That's a wild ass name for a tornado.
Hi, Mom. How you doing?
Hey, Mama. Yeah, I didn't even know there was hurricanes in India. Bangladesh got hit up, huh?
It's weird weather. You know,
it covers a lot of ground over there, so
it does. Cause not to go back, but I was looking because Bobby got me nerding out too. So for the tornadoes, all time, Worcester, Massachusetts.
Worcester.
1953.
Worcester.
Yeah, we got hit up.
94 people killed, 1,218 injured, 46-mile path for over 84 minutes.
Yeah, it was raging.
Wow. Seems like forever.
That was like before. That was like segregation was still around. Like just, so long ago. Like just everybody suffered.
Yeah. They still had those isolated water coolers.
Yeah. Definitely. Clats only. I killed Bobby.
I mean, I was gonna say something, but I didn't want to. Yeah, sadden people. You know, I was gonna. No, I'll keep it to myself.
I'll handle all race-related jokes. It's fine.
Oh no, yeah, kind of a race-related joke.
Save it after this.
It was all races. It was a part of all races, not just one particular race.
Yeah.
But next up, hits a few people, you know what I'm saying, particularly in the STWF group. You know, we we based our news and people and supporters, you know, around a bunch of different places. But one particular is the state of Louisiana. Trouble began brewing in the Atlantic in August 2005. We're speaking on Katrina right now. When the storm forced in the vicinity of the Bahamas and swept across southern Florida upon returning to open waters. Katrina drifted into a Category 5 hurricane, the highest Saffir-Simpson rating possible, in the 18 hours before landfall and mellowed somewhat into a Category 3 storm. Category 5 produces sustained winds greater than 150 miles per hour, whereas a Category 3 pumps out winds at 111 to 130 miles per hour. Both are horrifying. Katrina's size and reach were remarkable. Tropical storm force winds could be felt at 161 natural miles from the eye of the hurricane.
Yeah, this one seemed like it was going to go out to sea, but it did. It just took a drink. It came back and then fucking leveled everything.
And all, Katrina sprawled.
Government blew the dams
as well
we'll get flagged.
In the southeast and killed more than 2,000 people in numerous states. Louisiana suffered the greatest number of fatalities, and in Mississippi, the storm surge annihilated entire coastal communities. total financial impact as well at $200 billion, probably even more than that.
Wow.
This is another rough place to live. It's below the sea level.
Yep.
It's dangerous. It's a bowl.
And it was always their worst fear, from my understanding. It is a direct hit, and it finally happened.
Yeah, their levees were suspect.
When the levees broke.
Mm-hmm.
When
the levees broke and went to Tennessee. And I've been bad for New Orleans. Yeah, man. Shit.
That makes sense.
Do we think the NFL scripted now?
Yeah. The roof started coming off. Yeah, the Superdome. It was wild.
You gotta remember people were. Yeah, they were in the Superdome sleeping, and the roof started falling apart. Yep, I remember that.
Scary times.
Shit, definitely scary times, man.
Glad y'all made it out.
Real talk, man. And to somebody's point, we went a little back and forth for funny, and why people don't leave places. A lot of people left New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Louisiana, the areas that were affected. Some people
a little
late
ended
up staying. You know what I'm saying? And that answered the question, like why. Some people, it could be a number of reasons why. You know, it could be crazy reasons. But reasons upon there, you know what I'm saying, and why people stay in these towns that potentially could be affected by bad weather. Terrible, yeah. Hey, man, we supposed to get a blizzard today, right? That's what they were saying. Snowstorm, whatever. We didn't get one. Massachusetts, we didn't get one. But Iran got one, and we're gonna speak a little bit about it. The week-long February 1972 blizzard that Iran have been desperate for water in any form. Yes.
I've never heard this one.
We gonna hear about it right about now. The storm dumped 10 to 26 feet, which doesn't sound crazy for a week-long storm, but that's a lot of snow in general. You know what I'm saying? Just to be hit and all. 3 to 8 meters of snow in outlying areas of the northwest, central, and southern Iran, cutting off roads, cables, telephone lines, trapping 4,000 villagers beneath its freezing blanket. Elsewhere, 2 massive avalanches buried an estimated 8,000 people. Temperatures dropped to minus 13 degrees in some areas, freezing pipes and worsening the water shortage. And isolated snowbound valleys, flu spread with a vengeance. In some areas, approached 100% infection rate. 6,000 fatality estimates. The death toll in this next disaster, we're gonna mention in a second. Yeah, tragic as a blizzard was, man. Yeah, I remember a blizzard we had back in the late 90s. I don't know when that was. Will.
What y'all do with all that snow up there, man?
98. I mean, we've been blessed the last few years. Honestly, I'm keep real with you. We've been blessed. People say, "Oh, don't say that, but we have." So.
My bones be hurting all the time.
In my teens, you know what I'm saying, it felt like we got a little bit more snow. You know what I'm saying? And snow, like you said, we more predictable, unpredictable. You know, back then global warming wasn't crazy, so we was getting snow on a consistent basis. It used to be funny. Every Valentine's Day or like every All-Star game weekend, I remember growing up being young, it used to snow. Well, it was a little bit or it was a lot to keep us in the crib. It would snow. So I would love knowing that the All-Star game came on because I knew that we would be in snow. So Hurricane Sandy was bad, Chris, man. I mean, Hurricane Sandy, let's see if it makes it down the list over here. We have at number 6, the Galveston storm. In 1900, Galveston, Texas braved the storm of biblical proportions, the deadliest natural disaster ever to strike the U.S. territory. A day before it struck, the island city located just off the Texas coast in the Gulf of Mexico was a place of 37,000 people in bright economic prospects. The next day, in population had dropped to 31,000, and the city has sustained millions of dollars in damage. A hurricane estimated to be a Category 4 slammed into the unprotected low-lying island, bringing an immense destruction. The constituents along researchers places Galveston deaths tolls at 8,000 to 10,000 people, with some estimates ranging as low as 6,000 or as high as 12,000. February of the following year saw remains still washing ashore.
February of the next year?
Yes.
Wow.
It's a lot of fucking snow.
Mm-hmm.
That explains why Galveston has those high ass curbs there. I mean, they're like really high.
And actually, what's crazy about this, as the citizens rebuilt the town over there, they tried to provide some protection against future disasters. The townspeople propped up buildings, some cases as high as 17 feet above original elevation, and above raised the grade of the island. They also constructed a seawall, which was 17 feet high and 10 miles long, which helped protect the city when another hurricane hit in the early 1960s.
And then I think they got hit again. What was that about? Like 6, 7, 8 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
That one hurt them pretty bad too.
Stay careful, man. Hey, man. I'm blizzards, storms. I mean, I've been happy to not have to deal with a lot of crazy stuff, but never know, man. Global warming is going to keep continuing to kind of throw it out there to you. Hurricane Mitch at number 5. October 26, 1998, within a few short days of its Caribbean birth, Mitch slammed into the northeast coast of Honduras as a Category 5. Not long afterward, it weakened and stalled on the coast, where it transformed into a spalling engine of rain production. During the time, the storm achieved peak winds of 180 miles per hour and eluded much of Central America, causing flash floods, avalanches, mudslides that destroyed coastal regions, particularly in Honduras, after ramping up once again the tropical storm levels. It struck Florida on November 5th, then died out over the Atlantic.
That sounds pretty intense.
I actually was riding through Cali one time, and like an hour after we left where we was at, a mudslide was like it was like a warning for like mudslides and stuff like that. So I'm happy I dodged that bullet. Because you're literally driving on valleys and I'm sitting here like, what the hell is this?
Bobby said that coming up.
I don't like this list. Sorry, Hurricane Katrina should be true. And it's not about you. Like, for this list here, it doesn't matter who's number 2.
You don't want to be number 1.
These all these share common that lives were lost. Cities were messed up. People had to restart their lives. You know what I'm saying? So, and no disrespect to your comment, Chris. We love all comments. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But you got to get in the notion with certain lists, don't matter. It's just the fact that these lists, you know what I'm saying, we can speak on it. You know what I'm saying? And even for the people that were in the disasters and that have family members that maybe watch the show to hear this, you know, for them to comment and, you know what I'm saying, just appreciate, you know what I'm saying, the list. So, there that is. So we roll into number 4, the Great Hurricane of 1780. Devastated death toll of the Great Hurricane in 1780 exceeds even that of Hurricane Mitch. An estimated 22,000 people perished between October 10th and the 16th in the Eastern Caribbean, most of them in the Lesser Antilles, with the heaviest losses occurring on the islands of Martinique, St. Eustatius, and Barbados. Beyond these casualties, it's estimated that thousands of French and British sailors perished when the intense weather plowed into the vessels. And although some strengths remain unknown, anecdotal evidence leads modern researchers to conclude that the Great Hurricane was a Category 5 storm with winds in excess of 200 miles per hour. Some eyewitnesses attest to the complete ruins of sturdy stone buildings, forts, and heavy cannons sent hurling hundreds of feet into the trees, having their barks ripped away. I cannot picture, man. I just watching stuff on the news like that, man. That it's fucking
really intense.
It's intense, man. You know, it makes people in Massachusetts, man. I gotta talk to people in Massachusetts. Oh, why they cancel everything today, dude? We don't know what the hell can happen. You rather be safe or sorry? You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm throwing shots at my state, man, but y'all tripping, man. I seen a lot of people. What the hell? It's not like you got to make this shit up. Number 3, the Vargas tragedy. Rain-sparred tragedy that befell the Vargas coast in Venezuela in December of 1999 demonstrates how too much rain could spawn a demo sequence of devastation, a Gauss-style of destruction greater than the sum of its parts. From December 14th through the 16th, a storm poured a year's worth of rain on the vertical slopes of Sierra de mountains north of Caucasus, triggering flooding, some of the most massive landslides in the breeze flows in the world's history. 8,000 homes, 700 apartment buildings, direct roads, telephone power lines, water and sewage systems, running a total bill of around $1.79 billion. An estimated 30,000 people died, but only about 1,000 bodies were ever recovered. What the fuck? Debris flows and floods buried many of the remaining or swept them out to the sea. Imagine going to the sea one day, going in the water and feel an arm. You thought it was a log from hundreds and hundreds of years ago.
I ain't with it.
I ain't with
I'm
it.
starting to see a theme, though. It seemed like the most destructive forces in the common denominator on a lot of this list, water is involved.
Water, man. What they say? 75% of the world is water. Is that still a saying?
It's higher than that, isn't it? But
I mean, listen now. Listen here. You gotta have to make a air to state life vest for your boy. See, listen here. Anything ever happens. Hopefully nothing never happens. Number 2 here. The Bahola cyclone. A year before Bangladesh would become an independent nation by succeeding in Pakistan, it was struck by a raging cyclone that caused chaos to its low-lying coastal delta. Cyclones striking Bangladesh tend to cause immense devastation because of the country's topography. The conspires to amplify their impact. Thus, the 1970 storm, nicknamed the Biola, whatever it is, cyclone, we're going to call it the Bahola, proved to be one of the worst natural disasters in recorded history, even though it's made landfall as only a Category 3 storm. Fatality estimates range from 300,000 to 1 million people, although most put the tally at closer to 500,000.
500,000?
And Bangladesh's delta is one of the most fertile croplands on the globe, with several rivers pouring silt and nutrients into its soil. Because of this, the region ranks amongst the most densely populated in the world, despite the inherited topographical hazards of living there. The danger stems from 2 main factors. First, a good portion of the country barely rises above sea level. Second, its rivers in the shape of its coastline combine to draw water far inland, increasing the likelihood and severity of flooding. Sounds like they in Lynn.
Right.
Shout out to my man in the picture right there, you know what I'm saying, getting in, man. You know, that's, one of the things why, man, they're like, maybe we can come back from this, man. Shit, man. Listen. And number 1, the Super Typhoon Nina. In a work category, deadly floods, China would rate its own chapter, if not its own book. The 1931 Central China floods alone resulted in an estimated 4 million deaths and affected a quarter of China's population, making it one of the worst natural disasters in the history and helping to earn the Hang Ho or Yellow River nickname China's Sorrow. In 1887, its floods killed 2 million people. And in 1931 and 1938, floods took the lives of almost 5 million people. However, these resulted from months or years of accumulating drought, rain, and storms that combined to create conditions ripe to disaster and thus didn't constitute a single storm for similar havoc occurring as a result of a single weather event. We have to turn to the typhoon that was in 1975. 42 inches of rain in 24 hours. A year's worth of central China's precipitation delivered in a day.
In a day. That's crazy. 42 inches? That's damn near 4 feet.
That's
3.5 feet. Right? Yeah. That's 3.5 feet of rain in 24 hours.
fucking wild. I gotta go right now. I'm patching up the loss of her. Hey, Chris, man, we didn't mean to break any hearts. Like I said, man, we here, speak on it, and like I said, man, people are still affected years later. So if you're affected, you need to chat with people, man. Chat with us, Chris, man. You know, chat in general. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, indeed, like I said, I in life, you know, haven't had to deal with any shit like this, so I can't speak on how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, how you raise about the subject, you know, in your comments earlier, number one, things like that. But there's no, man, you got people, man, speak to you, man. Hey, you're blessed to still be here, brother. You know what I'm saying? If you was there at the time, or you have friends that's there, you know what I'm saying? You living for those guys and girls. That's my topic for tonight, man. 10 most disastrous storms. Appreciate everybody tuning in on the Chickadee Chop Up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, shout out to you, Facebook user, man.
That's Bobby Hubley.
Shout out. Appreciate you.
We got Bobby and Bobby here tonight.
Bobby Butler.
That's
Damn it, Bobby.
That's Pat Munez.
Oh, Pat, my guy, Patrick, my guy. Shout out to him. Happy birthday to you, man. Had a birthday a few days ago, my man. You know, supporting the brand. You know what I'm saying? He from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man. Lefty, just like me too, man. Lucky lefty, baby. So, right here. We're not gonna speak food, but hey, fellas, what was the best dish you had on Super Bowl Sunday? I know you guys watched the Super Bowl. What you guys have?
Yeah, I got those Parmesan wings from Domino's. They were dope.
Oh, my man, Domino's and Shaw's. Hey, dude, on the low, depending on where you get them from.
I would say for me, it seemed like the hoagies I made were a big hit. We did chicken, or they could have had sausage, or they could have done shrimp, and it was killing them.
I had an NCAA play.
They on point.
I had a
how you saying, Bobby? Rumelade?
I had a plate. I didn't watch the Super Bowl, but I went to the mall. I got a good Chinese plate from the mall. You know what I'm saying? You know those those be hitting. The Chinese food at the mall be hitting, dog. They be having certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? You may not want to read on the list of Chinese restaurants that they have, but you know what I'm saying? See everything they have there. And I had some cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory, man. So, you know, I had a cinnamon swirl cheesecake. Bomb.
Cinnamon swirl. That sounds sweet.
Sweet to the T. Listen here. That shit is bomb. Listen here, man. I wish I could have took all the cheesecakes home with me.
Man, that sounds yeah. I was getting confused when I go to the place. There's so much stuff on the menu.
Paralysis by analysis.
Yeah. Like 30 minutes in, I'm like, why am I here again? So much stuff just going on. So you know what? Let's see if I can find this. Oh no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that's way too much, buddy. Did y'all have anything that wasn't a good outcome food wise? Are you ballsy enough to admit it?
We don't do bad foods.
There's no such a thing.
Except some of them things we've been seeing on our list.
Huh?
We done seen a few fucked up things on our list. That's about it.
Yeah, we have. I you know what? Let's take a look. Let's call an audible real fast.
Okay.
Let's call an audible.
Give the people what they want.
Give the people what they want. So I'll probably say I have recently, and I probably shouldn't admit this, but I'm eating a lot of pizza lately. There is a bison burgers. I bet that was good. Bison's that's good eats there, man.
Yeah, I've had bison burgers before. Yummy.
Yes, they are very flavorful. I've been eating a lot of pizza
Jesus.
lately. There's a pizzeria that just opened up in the hood.
Tears of 49ers fans.
It's in
I have barbecue wings, cheeses, and a chance of 49ers fans. Ah,
and you know, if anybody knows anything about the Dallas area, when you think of Oak Cliff, you always think of the hood, crime, shenanigans going on. But man, there's a pizza joint that just opened here, owned by a young brother too, man. I have to admit, I've been there 3 times in the last 2 weeks. And 2 of those times was between a Friday and a Sunday. So, so I want to take a look here. So hopefully I can do this. It's real quick. We're gonna pivot because you know we can call it audible, right? So we're gonna so I can get it up here for us. Because Will likes Liz, right?
Oh,
Fair assessment. My man Will likes Liz. This is This is the top 50 joints in America, pizza wise. And I'm curious. So I already see one right off the bat. I've never heard of, but I'm gonna have to try it. And then this one right there. I'm assuming that is that Arlington, Texas, or is that Arlington, Virginia?
A mix low me up.
A Amado Mia.
Yeah, I can't see. It's too small.
Just my bad. Let's see. Boop. How's that?
Oh, Amado Mio. Amado Mio.
Yeah, not the Mario.
what is pizza? These are pizza spots.
Arlington, Mass. Yeah, what the fuck? Is that Arlington?
Yeah.
It can't be Arlington, Mass. No, it can't be, bro. We know what Arlington is, and there's nothing out there.
So I have Arlington too?
We have an Arlington, Mass. I'm guessing this isn't in Mass, though, because there's no way. This is all Texas, right?
No, it's
New York, Washington.
It's nationwide, yeah. It's in Virginia.
Somerville.
Arlington,
it might
Virginia.
be Mass, because right above it is Somerville, and that's definitely Massachusetts. I lived in Somerville.
So I just looked it up.
How recent is this list?
Oh, so that's in Virginia, he said.
This list is... What year is this list?
1917.
2023.
Okay, and we know what's that Somerville pizza list, pizza shop called?
Which one?
Somerville.
Somerville. Let's see if it's on here. I don't see Somerville on here.
It was right above. Somerville was right above the Arlington one.
Oh, I'm looking for SUMER.
Posto?
Yeah, Posto? POSTO?
Yeah.
Because there was the dude from Barstool does reviews on shops, and I know there was one in Somerville that I think
it's in Celebration, Florida.
Oh,
so it's not even.
So it's not in here. Okay.
Damn shit.
Yeah, I don't think a pizza shop from Massachusetts will make the list.
It's a New York style. Now, let me see. I'm surprised about this one. Is this the one I'm thinking about? This Oven and Tap in Bentonville. I think that is probably in Arkansas, which is close to where the headquarters of. I think that is where the headquarters of Walmart is at. Bentonville. Yeah, it's Bentonville, Arkansas.
That's wild.
Let me see. It was, where'd it go? Colorado Springs, Basil and Barley Pizzeria. Mapolentina, Latana. New Orleans on the list for Pizza Delicious. Bob, are you familiar with that?
Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
I can't stop it.
Bobby.
New York, obviously, I've already seen it's 1, 2, it's already 3 in the from 50 to 34 for New York, which sounds about right. Okay, number 32 is another New York. It's a lot of pie in New York, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking people. They have to have a lot of food too.
A lot of McDonald's, a lot of pizza shops, motherfucking shit.
Haddon Township. Where's that at? It sounds like something that might be up y'all's way.
Where?
Haddon Township.
Nope. Nothing about no Haddon Town. Let me look it up.
I
was in New York. Well, hold on. No, it's not New York style.
Jersey.
Haddon Avenue. Jersey? Okay.
Jersey and New York, man. Pizza.
Okay, so he is familiar with Pizza Delicious. That's
They don't
already
got
100 times better.
They don't got red sauce up there?
Which one?
That's a great name for a pizza place.
Red sauce.
San Antonio's got somebody on here. It's not the one I thought it was going to be. Salem, Winston-Salem. That's in Virginia?
No, that's in North Carolina, I believe. What's the Salem?
Right. Mission Pizza, Napolitan. Did we have that earlier? No, something like that. Okay, so I'm assuming that must be some type of descriptive name. I see a lot. I see 3 of them, 4 of them with that name. The Napolitan, Napolitana, I think is how you pronounce it. Pizza Rock in Vegas. Pizza Secret in New York. Portanope Ristorante in Dallas. I'm going to go check that out. It's probably like $40 for a pizza slice.
Shit.
Wait, shit's going up here now. It is. Oh, it's downtown area. Actually, they've got 2 locations. Okay. I'm feeling it. So I'll get my fat boy on.
Love pizza.
Hell yeah.
Around pizza.
I had some last night. From that pizza joint.
I feel like there's nothing. Was there nothing in Massachusetts on this list at all?
Let me see.
Nothing.
Damn, Louisville's got somebody on here. Kenmore, Miami, New York, Phoenix, San Francisco, Portland, Jersey City is number 2. Una Pizza is number
What's
2.
it called?
Una Pizza in New York. But the one in Jersey City is Raza Pizza.
No Boston love, man.
Mass does have better Chinese food.
Yeah, man.
Really?
I hear everywhere else when everybody goes to other places,
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What makes it good? Now
I don't know. Probably just probably all the MSG or whatever. Not MSG, whatever they put in it. That's just bomb, I'll tell you that. Like even the bad Chinese food in Boston is still better than most places.
So y'all have like real Chinese authentic food up there, so you really don't have a need for a buffet. You try to compensate.
No. We had the Tintin buffet was a Chinese.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. Massachusetts got restaurants on top of buffets. Every city, I won't say every city. Well, every city, yeah. Every city has a buffet, a Chinese buffet of a sort.
Yeah.
So literally, like, you can have the buffet life, which listen, I don't even know how people get the assumption, but there's a lot of people that also obviously travel from Boston and other states, and all my Boston people be like, yo, the Chinese food's crazy, and people gotta come up here and try it, man.
He said the Boston Chinese food is seasoned with struggle. Old Country, Watertown, yeah, Old Country buffet. Yo, Tintin's was in Brighton. Like we the time we
Tintin's still on West North Beacon.
Is it still there?
Yeah.
Bro, they got shut down for health reasons so many times, and we never stopped going.
It's still there.
Really?
Go
never stop going. It's too good.
That didn't deter you, huh?
Bruh. You just can't. You can't.
I'm gonna be real. As much rats and all that, we know what Chinese food is consistent of and all that, and don't stop people from eating that shit.
You just said rats.
The rat and roach special.
Shit, go to Chinatown. They show you how they cooking it up.
So we don't get sick.
Chinatown, they show you how that shit being cooked up, man. What's in here?
Tintin buffet is our Hudson River. Right? It's just gonna build your immune system.
I'll have to say this. I won't say the name of the place, but it's a real popular place where I grew up at. Everybody used to go to. I never went because just something didn't sit right with me. But they ended up getting shut down. Worse than that. They ended up getting shut down because the health inspector went in where they was cleaning the shrimp
and never came out
on the floor of the bathroom.
Hey yo!
Did they just not have counter space? Like what's
man. Yeah, right after that they got shut down, and I had some partners. They ate there for years. So I probably in that situation, I'd probably rather do the cat and dog versus that.
Yeah.
So now
they had a really clean bathroom floor.
No such a thing. Not even Bucky's bathroom, that clean.
That's funny.
I probably say so now, because you know, my brother, we started looking at the flights the other night to come up there at the first. So you're talking about the Chinese food. We're gonna definitely have to hit that.
Oh yeah. We'll slide through some spots for sure.
Definitely have to hit that.
Shit. If we're gonna be in the downtown and shit, I might bring them to Tintin's. Slide them over to Brighton right quick.
Hold on, bring them to Tintin? Oh yeah, you got to bring them bang bang.
Yeah, we might have to go to Tintin and see what happens.
I'm down.
See, Darryl said the Chinese buffet I heard me led, they got crab legs and dog shaped teriyaki.
Dog shaped teriyaki. Yo, it's funny he pointed out the crab legs. That's a significant thing to point out because they cannot put them in here anymore, like in the buffets in Boston anymore.
Why is that?
Because it was brawls.
It was brawls.
Full-fledged gang wars at the table.
Over some crab legs.
Yeah.
It ain't that serious, fam.
Now, like they got knocked out of one dude, like one of the dude's hands carrying him. Motherfuckers was reaching in before he could put it in the thing. It's wild, bro. It's wild. Motherfuckers will fight to the death over some crab legs.
Real talk, man. You gotta go to Jersey. I gotta go to Jersey for crab legs. Real talk. The crazy thing is, rest in peace to my grandmother. She would come up here for the crab ragoon. Literally, for the crab ragoon. I had to make sure that she had an appetite, a big app of crab ragoons when she came up here. She's like, I don't know why the hell they don't got these down there. Right there.
But that was a quick audible, man. I think y'all want to take a break. I want to push through to the next topic.
What's true, man? You know, we here, man. Hey, like, share, subscribe, man. STWF TV, man. If you know, follow us, man. You watching over on Facebook, shout out to you guys as well. You can tune in there too, man. Shout out to fabulous work behind the scenes, man, to make sure that we're here every night, you know, giving you guys what you want, what you need. You heard?
Was that your
got, Chili Wheel?
That was the audible.
Hold on. No, it's not. No, it's not. Today's National Crab Ragoon Day. Don't tell me that.
Why is that a day?
Chinese stores don't open past like 10 here. So that's bad to tell me that because I'm not going to be able to get none because I'm still here on it.
I forgot you're in Lynn. I'm like, what is he talking about? But yeah, Lynn.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow's Ash Wednesday, right?
Yep.
Because of they Fat Tuesday?
Ashy Wednesday.
Damn, man. Yo, anybody, give me some crab ragoon. Hold on.
So, you know what? We're going to
one.
Yeah, who?
There ain't no such thing as one crab ragoon. I know you had about 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, that's like one chip. What's wrong with you, psychopath?
Hold on, Job only had 12.
Somebody would have been eating none. I don't give a fuck. I'm not eating one crab ragoon.
Yesterday was Lunar New Year.
So let's take a real quick break, y'all. Let me see if I
Take a
can
break,
get out
man.
here.
Hey,
Be right
man,
back. Be
15
back about 15, 20.
I'm going nowhere.
Yes, sir.
Little J's Donuts and more. Located in Harahan at 1301 Hickory Avenue. Come in for donuts, savory breakfast, king cakes, and more. Check us out on Facebook at Little J's Donuts or on our website, littlejsdonuts.org.
Hey, shout out to our first-time viewers, man. We got Valerie and Robot up in here, our official Olympic champion. Shout out to you, man.
Shout out to you,
Appreciate
man.
stopping by, checking
Real
us out
talk.
briefly. So, my topic is actually, Took likes to talk about conspiracies and stuff all the time. He always try to find, different angles and different approaches, but ultimately comes out to a conspiracy. But can you really have a conspiracy without potentially having a cult?
Sure.
So to
Maybe.
cult or not? So when you think of a cult, what comes to mind for y'all?
They gave us gentrification rangoons. That's hilarious.
People,
All cream cheese, no soul.
people that wear all black.
People were all black. Okay, it's kind of okay. The Goth people.
The gods. Called, I think a Manson.
I do think of Manson. David Koresh.
Koresh, yeah. Was that Waco?
Yeah, it was Waco. What's some other guy that down was Jim Jones?
Oh yeah.
Give everybody the Kool-Aid with the cyanide in it.
Is that Jamestown or
Jamestown? Yep. So we're gonna take a look at a couple of what they classify as cults that pretend they aren't cults, but they are.
So Scientology.
Perhaps.
I'm already on a list at this point, so.
So the first one that's on, hopefully we can see it, it's not too small, is, can y'all see that okay?
Yeah, that's a snake.
Snake handling churches is one of them.
Oh, so there's gonna be some comedy to this where the person writing this is actually that, because that might not be a cult, but he's calling it a cult, which makes it funny.
Yeah. So because you got to think of these, they're mostly in like little rural areas. I think of
a list for this.
I think of like little small towns up in like the Virginias or the
why they had to catch the first stray? I get it, but like why Virginia had to catch the first stray is all I'm saying.
Well, I'm sorry, I'll be more specific. West Virginia. There's some everything over in that area. They got a little inbreed.
I'm telling Randy Moss.
But
I think
it does sound kind of cliche, but it's really religious in those particular areas.
Oh, the Bible, that's the Bible Belt, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Is Virginia Bible Belt?
I would think it's part of the Bible Belt. I think West Virginia and Mississippi. Yeah, absolutely. It's some. Yeah, they like to handle snakes in Mississippi as well.
How about Utah?
Different type of cult. Very much so, though.
Different type of snake too, depending on what you're doing.
Yeah, they do everything different in Utah. The Mormons, that's the Mormons. Yeah, and they're low key a cult as well. That's a harem. It's like you're allowed to have a harem. Is that religion?
Yeah.
West Virginia is the taint of the Bible Belt.
Damn, man, stall him out. He going hard on Virginia, ain't he? I'm sorry, West Virginia.
Yeah.
We get that right.
The Virginia Beach Boys will be happy about that.
There's a difference.
We might run into Pusha T one day. You gotta be careful.
I know, right? So this second one, I guess it could be one, but Herbalife.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Boom,
And this is the first installment of Will talking about there's going to be some comedy involved in this.
Yeah. This is this. Honestly, I found the humor in the snake one too, but because they came out the gate with it, like. But Herbalife is definitely a cult. It's no. You ever hear them talk to you about like the products?
Everybody, including your
I try to
friends.
avoid them.
It's like they become like a brand. Like the person becomes the brand.
So it's like pyramid scheme on steroids.
Pyramid scheme, absolutely. Like robot, like everybody that's a Herbalife recipient, and hey, if it helps you out, shout out to you. But they all robots. Like picture 40 million people saying the same stuff. I have friends that use this that try to put me on, and it just turned me off.
It's super predatory too, because like whenever somebody gets it, then they realize what they're under, the weight that they're under, and then they just try to pass it off to somebody else. Like you have to be a piece of shit pretty much to do this. Like
really? But a lot of people, and the thing with these pyramid schemes is that, and the laws with TV at all in media, you know what I'm saying? There's certain words that get you to buy a membership for this. And then sometimes you're paying too much. Now you got to do what you're doing, like being annoying and, oh yeah, the Herbalife, you know, you come to me and come meet me and I can pick you on with this and it's going to be the best thing of your life. Like, what? It's a lot of bullshit that goes on with this. But yeah, I was introduced to this, I believe in like early like 2012, 13 by a friend of mine that I went to college to, and they tried to put me on to it. And for him at that time, it was helping him in life. That doesn't mean it's gonna help anybody else in life, man. Though that good product can make you lose some weight and stuff like that, but yeah, too much.
They're like a few chapters away from Jehovah's Witnesses. Like it's bad.
Really? It's
because they have to be, otherwise you don't get rid of the product. So basically, you get the product, and you're on the hook for all that until you're able to move it.
Wait! It's like the dope man's fronting you.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
It's like you trapping. You're trapping a drug dealer now. Like he's not even selling voluntarily. You put him in a spot. Now he has to get rid of this shit.
Oh no. You know, I can't think of
it. Sitting in your crib.
Huh?
I was gonna be sitting in your crib.
Yeah, and you're gonna pay for it. There's a few sitcoms that have done episodes that cover this. Brooklyn Nine-Nine did one, and it was like NutriBoom was the product. That shit was hilarious. And Community did it as well with Subway. Shit's mad funny.
I've heard about the Subway. I would definitely say that's some predatory practices there.
So, it's not even food.
No. They can't be out there. People be smacking vegans with porterhouses. Daryl is on fire tonight.
Down in his bag today, yeah.
So the second one, number 3 is, I didn't know this was a name for it, Quiverful.
What?
This is people who like to have a bunch of kids.
Oh, they just trying to like
set of a hoe.
They're trying to Genghis Khan the gene pool. Yeah, it's wild.
The Duggars are the most famous ones of the moment. They had 19 kids.
Teach me how to Duggars. Teach me how to Duggars.
They try to have as many kids as they possibly can.
Yeah,
for what? Food stamps?
Why not? Nah, just build an army.
I can see back in the old days when you needed farm hands. Not so much now.
No, it's the other way around. It's different now. Now it's one of these motherfuckers will blow up.
And somebody got to be a winner, right?
One of y'all gonna go viral, right? We can't make a bunch of losers. Somebody gonna do good.
So increases the chances of somebody getting them out the hood.
Yeah.
No, we don't like this. We don't like the child that we got right now. We're just gonna have another one.
Or that's darker, but yes, that's possible. They look pretty happy.
They do.
Except for that fake red hair.
Picture tells 1,000 words. It tells 1,000 words.
So the next one, because Will is always in his bag as far as like predicting stuff. He mentioned them right off the bat. And when you think of cults, you're probably thinking of these guys. That's Scientology.
Oh yeah, Scientology, yeah, motherfuckers.
So I think my first introduction of this was with when Wesley was about to go to jail.
Is this true?
What's that?
The son was a predator, though. The Duggars had a huge scandal.
Whoa.
Really?
I knew one of these motherfuckers wasn't right.
Well, that's the other part of the scale, though. You have opportunities to be like to get somebody to get you out of the hood, like a superstar or a president or a doctor. You also have opportunities to have a serial killer. So, like, you're rolling the dice here, no matter what.
19 different clouds. Shit.
It can't be all good. It's gonna be somebody who might have a dark personality.
Oh, I didn't know that the Duggars were part of the IBLP, and they had to have 19 kids because that's what the religion tells you. Oh, they're trying to keep the religion spread. Smart.
Okay, the Institute and Basic Life Principles. When I first saw them, like IBLP, is that like a championship belt or something?
The super lifting belt.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Look it up. Oh shit! Hold on! I fucking knew it. I said I'm about to say somebody's brother was fucking his sister. I didn't say it because I wanted to have to respect the people watching. But shit, Dale, you took the word right out of my mouth. Yeah, one of those brothers look like a sister fucker. He's fucking his sister. He crazy. Listen here. That's what happens when you have that so much religion shit. Shit like this happens. The spiritual. Oh my God! The religion told me to do it. The religion told me to mess with my sister. Man, listen. No, you fucking weird and you're crazy and your mind's cooked. Man, listen. That motherfucker should rot in jail. Fucking wild.
So Scientology was started by a science fiction writer.
Oh,
yeah. L. Hubbard. Ron L. Hubbard, I think his name is.
Ron L. Hubbard, you're right.
Motherfucker, and not just a fiction writer. The most prolific fiction writer in history. He wrote the most short stories about fiction of anybody. He literally wrote the most bullshit of anyone.
Really?
And then they let him make a religion, and it was like, yeah, that checks out. There's like an alien in his shit. It's all wild. So but more wild is more cult-like is what they do to you.
They believe that ancient alien souls are stuck in humans and they're paying for classes, and that paying for classes is the way to get them off.
Yeah. They make them pay too. That's crazy. The more money you have, the higher ranked in the church you are.
I thought the Herbalife was weird.
It is. It's also very much weird, but this is crazier. Because they'll fuck around and like they can get you killed. Yo, they were in a shootout. You remember this?
No, when?
Oh, yo, you can pull it up. Yo, they were in a whole like bunch of guns, like 4 or 5 shooters shootout with the cops. Feds tried to run down on them. They got into a shootout, protected their building, and then in the end, they ended up fighting in court and got labeled as an actual fucking religion. So now they don't got to pay taxes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're wild, but Scientology is wild. They do human audits. So they bring you in and they make you tell all of your darkest shit. Like they have therapists there that keep drawing out all this darkest shit. They get all your darkest secrets. They record them and then like, all right, now you got to do whatever we say.
They use it again.
They use it. They hold it over you so you can't ever get out.
So Will, let me ask you this, brother. Why you know so much about this?
See, what happened was
he's part of the cult.
What happened? No, watch the movie Going Clear. There's a documentary called Going Clear.
There's a blend of Lovecraft and Creflo Dollar.
He's not wrong. Also, oh yeah, IBLP is way worse, huh? Damn. Yeah.
Oh, well, I can see that.
Scientology does a lot of that shit too, though. But I don't know how much like IBLP does. What does IBLP even stand for?
Inspiring Body of Life Principles, I think.
Oh shit, that's a darker one. That's got to be dark. If they're a big cult,
Institute and Basic Life Principles.
That's a big ass cult that we have no idea about, which is scarier.
Huh? Established in 1961 by Bill Gothard. Oh, yeah, makes sense. The headquarters in Big Sandy, Texas. Makes sense.
Yeah. The meeting of everything that is Texas and the flower power era with all them psychedelics It got weird down there. It got real weird.
Absolutely.
That's why Waco happened, all that, like sketchy.
Next up, this one's kind of weird. They call it company families. When you see a job description that tells you the employees are a family, you might want to think twice. Some of these companies say this to pay less and encourage devotion to the company. It can also mean that people get too far into your business and demand extreme loyalty.
Yeah. It's all about the loyalty thing. They basically make you feel like it's family, and you wouldn't want to hurt family, right? But they're not going to view the same when it's time for them to make a decision. They're not going to view it the same way. So
they're going to do what they got to do.
They're going to be about the business.
This is probably why I'm kind of standoffish with coworkers too. I don't open up too much. I'm like, I don't need you knowing too much.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Don't definitely one of those days. Do not open up so much. Yeah, definitely.
I'm damn near gang bang on the weekend.
Don't be going to outings and people. People. Yeah, I try to stay away from all that. I mean, I'll go to a work function or something every once in a while, but
it does.
There's a lot of people at work that want to continue the family outings by doing certain things. Nah, I'm all straight with that.
Nah, I'm good.
It does sound like a Jordan Peele movie.
This one, I believe, Mary Kay.
Yep, still see brochures around. Or maybe.
I know a lot about Mary Kay, unfortunately. The Mary Kay mansion butts right up against the neighborhood I grew up in. And
was you out there pumping? Mary Kay?
Yeah, when he was on the corner with it. Let me find out.
Nah.
My man's had a whole bag of it.
It just set up on his head and it just looked creepy. It looked creepy.
Hey, yo, man, I got this burnt Sierra.
Mary Kay ain't on top of the top.
Yeah.
So they try to encourage them to be devoted to the brand and buy a lot of makeup so they can try to get that social status of having a pink Cadillac after a certain level of sales.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a cold.
Have you up on your doorstep like Herbalife. That shit. Wow.
Yeah.
Mary Kay and Avon. Yeah. Yep.
Mary Kate and Ashley stay young through sucking the life out of their salespeople. Gee, here I got the promotion. I'm going to the 13th floor.
You going to the 35th floor?
And no one comes back to the 35th floor.
Now, this next one, we all can attest to this one because it hits home at some point. Definitely down here in the South, definitely in the SEC, and that's college football.
Yeah, it's a cold.
I think, what was it? A couple of years ago was the Alabama Auburn game where they poisoned the trees.
Yep. Hey, and, not too many Colts cause this much physical damage. It's usually mostly mental.
That's true. That's true. I know last year they had they arrested 4 guys that put the dead carcass of the cow on the front porch during the Big 12 title game of Texas against Oklahoma State.
That one was just more creative than anything.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
There's no way out.
I'm hoping I get a chance to go down to tailgate at LSU and Alabama now.
Tatum got 41.
Definitely looking forward to that. Let me see. Next up, this is kind of weird, but it kind of fits. It's a CrossFit.
Oh, no. CrossFit is definitely a cult. When that shit burst into the scene, it was really? Not only did they not stop talking about it, but they would not stop recruiting people.
And that's what it says on this write-up. They would talk about it at length.
At length, and then recruit. Like, it was unbelievable. You fucking people are nuts.
And the participants love to talk about it with each other. It's a way of life for many people.
They get people, even if they get people straight to the gym, they got people to start CrossFitting.
That makes sense.
That's just CrossFit.
You can't go to the gym anymore unless you CrossFit.
Nope. Do you even lift, bro?
Next up, I'm not familiar. I've heard the group, but not familiar with their work. Fish.
Yo, my boy had to run from the CrossFit chick. She was muscling homeboy like the Booty Warriors.
Oh wow. Oh Tom. Oh man, I was just watching that last night.
One of my coworkers was obsessed with fish a few years back, and all the time, yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, definitely, yeah. I don't know about cult status, but I didn't know a lot. I didn't know nothing about this until he's the only person I ever heard mention fish.
Fish or CrossFit?
Fish.
This group.
Fish the concert. They came to Fenway.
Yeah, and it was probably around like 2015, 2016. Yep. And my boy literally for months talked. I can't wait to see. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, kid? I never Googled it, never nothing. He just kept saying it every day, like, and he's the only person that would talk about it, literally.
Hey, look, the band is really good, but their fans smell like armpit.
And that's probably why, because he just smelled like some fucking.
It's a white people thing too. It's a white
odor.
It definitely is.
It's a white people thing, okay.
They're pretty good though, but yeah, so I collected so many psychedelics that night. Like you can't have that here. Sorry.
Shout out to my man Alex. Fish.
I did. I put it right in the old pocket.
I'm white, Bobby.
You might be as far from white as possible.
Next, we got dance/gymnastics.
I mean, sure.
Makes sense. There's a lot of commitment involved in that, especially the gymnastic aspect of it. It's daily practice, tournaments on a regular basis.
There's positive and negative sides to this.
You gotta watch out for the pedophiles.
Yep. Dance and gymnastics, both. Listen. Shame on them people.
Now, this one here, I can definitely relate to because we have many of them here. Mega churches.
Fuck is the point of a mega church? See, this is when I know that they're playing. See, no. This is when I know the game is fucked up and rigged as possible. Fucking making mega churches. Oh, you just gonna go out here and just make a mega church, huh? A regular church ain't big enough, and they be selling out and shit.
Here's the reason, though. First of all, they sell them out like arenas.
Yep.
Second of all, it's not taxable.
Right. Big time hustle.
The bigger you build it,
the more money you get in tax free.
You take more advantage of not having property tax.
Yep.
Well, shit. Well, next time, fucking people want to come from the border up here, put them in these motherfucking mega churches. This one's fabulous right here.
Those are the exact people that don't want anybody coming over the border.
Yeah, they yeah, cause you know your boy Osteen ain't finna let nobody use his church.
Hell no, Osteen ain't letting nobody do nothing.
They had the hurricane down there. He won't let nobody in there.
He's like, look,
I got a question. This is the biggest thing that bothers me with the mega churches. They are usually 9 times out of 10 located in areas where nobody's benefiting from the mega church.
Yeah, because
the low income areas. I'm not speaking to ones that the ones we got here.
No, you're right. That's how it is.
Because we've got TD Jakes, we've got Tony Evans, we got what's my other guy's name? I'm drawing a blank here. Because OCBYF is right in that area. They're all like pretty much within 15, 20 miles of one another. 2 of them are like within 10 miles of one another.
It's boxing you in.
You got Mace. You got Mace too. You forgot to add Mace to the list.
Mace.
Mason Buffer.
Now this one here is definitely a code. And actually, if I see this when I'm driving, I steer clear of these individuals, especially certain ones. And that is
Italians.
sororities and fraternities. What'd you say?
I said Italians, but I was just. That's just the first one that came to mind. Well, actually, it was the second one. It was too dangerous to say the first one.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Bobby.
It's all jokes, folks. It's all jokes. My uncle's Italian. I love Italians.
So he says these are run very much like a cult. They brainwash their participants. They use brainwashing techniques, and they try to keep people in line. Many people whole social lives evolve around this, and they're afraid to cut ties with it. I can believe that. And they're irritating as hell.
You want me to poke the bear?
Absolutely.
I wouldn't mind that. Yeah.
How aren't all religions considered cults?
I would agree. I would agree.
I agree too. We're a cult.
STWF,
We're a cult.
the STWF cult. Drink the Kool-Aid.
Yep, we're a cult.
drink the Kool-Aid, people.
Drink it all, man.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that, though, Will.
I would say, Coach, you lived in the era where this was shit would get on your effing nerves. I feel like as we got older, it kind of just like downgraded. Kind of like
what, like cults or like
no, this right here, sororities and stuff like
sorority,
that.
Yeah.
Sorority life. You know what I'm saying?
Big, but I don't think it's like it used to be.
Yeah, social media kind of cracked down on them. You should get exposed and then you get aired out.
All the hazing
yeah,
and stuff
people
like that.
dying from hazing. So yeah.
What was that about? Was that early 2000s when that kid got killed at SMU?
Yeah,
drinking all that milk.
Yep.
I can see why people think interreligion is cult, and that's my main source of income. But I really understand why people feel that. Fair enough.
My man Bobby Manson.
Bobby C playing the organ. Welcome, come on in and take a seat.
Just all white robe, like looking real smooth with it. Here, have this biscuit.
This biscuit. Tara said fraternities are crazy. Stomp the Yard had us wanting to be in one. All out of breath, sliding on their heads.
Yeah, that also was a cult. That crunk dance is definitely a cult.
Did y'all ever see School Days?
School Days.
It's Spike Lee joint. Lawrence Fishburne's in it. Lawrence Fishburne, Jasmine Guy, Kadeem Harrelson.
Jasmine Guy was in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably seen that. It was just so long ago, I probably don't remember.
It was. It talks about colorism, which is really big on black campuses. Well, black society in general. Well, any society, colorism something's big.
Yeah. Us light-skinned folks don't do well around like Morehouse and shit. They
y'all did at one point in time. See, when I grew up, y'all was in style. If you was darker than a paper bag, you got clown.
Yeah, Drake helped, and then he fucked everything up. Now it's like light skin ain't in no more.
He did.
It's all good.
See, Bobby said churches have done a horrible job at doing what they're supposed to do, and just welcome any and everyone. Now they want the business people with money. Is what can you do for mentality? It sounds like politics.
I mean, yeah. Well, no, but that's the thing. It became political, and that's the problem.
You gotta keep the place open. You gotta keep that building open.
But they're fine. It was always supposed to be separation of church and state, and then it just hasn't happened like that anymore.
No, because they had the power to influence elections.
Yeah, which is weird. It wasn't supposed to make it that far into the politics. But what can you do? We'll all figure it out. I hope.
And speaking of religion,
I used to be aggressively against religion, but now I understand.
I mean, aggressively, like you had to box a motherfucker over it.
Like I've gotten into plenty of arguments, like serious arguments. Where if the person was a fighter, it probably would have turned into that. But they're a church-going person, so they weren't. But now, I thought they were predatory too often, and I just felt like, and I felt like, yo, stop trying to drag me into it. But then I had to stop and tell, and think about, like, yo, they really just want what's best for me. They think I'm gonna burn in hell, and they don't want that for me. That's adorable. You gotta love that.
Don't get me started.
Looking out for you.
See me, if I'm being a little bit transparent in this one, and we talk about real shit on the chop up.
Yeah, what it's for.
This is actually how it started, by the way.
100%.
I grew up in the church
mm-hmm.
up until probably about high school, and we talked about some stuff behind the scenes that I was introduced to that shouldn't be in any church.
Yeah.
And then I didn't go for the longest, and I came back. When I went back to the church, I went back as a husband and a father. And this is probably about 10 years in between that time frame, maybe, give or take. And it was the same crap. It was completely different than denomination, completely different membership, completely different part of town, but the same BS. Anytime, I'm not gonna say the name of it, but I found out afterwards, years later, it's probably good because if I found out before then, like you brought it been on the news. No pastor has the right to tell a man's wife that she needs to quit her very, very productive job, very, very well-paying job to be a secretary of the church.
Yeah, that's wild.
And that's not your place. If I had went in that a little bit earlier, it might have been a completely different story.
By this is a great point right here. I knew pastors that would do marital counseling, and more times than not would ended up sleeping with their wives. So not only is that very common with the pastors, that is a known trait of all cult leaders. That's how all cults break, because they end up plowing all the women, and then the guys go like, "All right, I don't believe that much." Like, there's nothing you can fucking tell me that makes that okay. And so, yeah, that's how they always break down. Because
I'll tell you why. No. This is, I'm conspiracy mode with Tuquan. Somebody asked a question. Anthony said, "What's up with white churches lasting 2 hours and black churches lasting 4 or 5 hours?" Black people like to waste more money than whites.
It's all about the pageantry. Growing up, I liked the white church that we went to when I was growing up, even though some crazy shit was going on in there. But guess what? Damn it, we gonna be at home by the middle of the first quarter.
Black people gonna pass that tip collection plate around like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Try to get your buck.
Got a building fund. We got a front door fund.
Start making up passages and shit and all that. I know. I went to church too. I went to church a little bit as a child. I know.
It's a party, man. Every Sunday it's a party. Black churches, I noticed that right away. Every time I went, I was like, "Yo, it's a vibe. Like, we're not really here for God."
Yeah, to keep this shit open.
Are they playing Future? Like, what the fuck is?
Buggers McCombos.
Shit's wild, man.
Which goes into the next one, which is
Jehovah's
Witness.
The most persistent of the bunch.
Them the ones I remember growing up. When they come around, they say they like vampires. You let them in your house, you can't get rid of them.
Yeah.
And I remember.
But you got to invite them in. You got to invite them in or they can't come in. It's a rule.
Because I remember we made that mistake when we weren't too familiar with it. And then we moved. And then some more came around. And my mom was like, "Get on the floor. Don't you say nothing."
If Jesus was Debo. Like,
real talk. If you live in an apartment building, the Jehovah's Witnesses don't bother you.
It's too many. Well, it's too many. It is. It's too many doors to knock on. And in the hood, you taking a risk on every door.
Great way to censor yourself, sir.
Cool.
It sounds like you about to say something else. Well.
I don't know what to talk about.
Hey, Bobby, that's a great point, man. He said he refused to counsel with any couple unless his wife is with me. I'm not putting myself in a situation that can compromise my character. Totally agree, brother. Shout out to you, too. Jehovah's Witnesses are the best ones to mess with. My apologies to anyone watching this. JW.
Yep. I figured this as a young kid living in the projects, it was literally door to door. So they would go door to door and knock on everybody's door. I moved in an apartment building, and I don't hear nothing from them motherfuckers.
Too much walking.
You knock on my door, all you're going to hear is...
Jehovah's Witnesses only claim the fame of the Jacksons. The Jacksons and Steve Young.
Wait, I thought he was a Mormon.
Oh, yeah, he is, isn't he? You're right. I stand corrected.
He's Utah, BYU.
That's right. That's right.
Everybody
Oh,
go to
shit.
BYU.
Everybody's like a Catholic. Everybody's a Jehovah's Witness over there, right? Jimmy
People
Fredette was.
People don't understand. That's really why they made such a big deal about Zach Wilson wanting to bang moms, because that's
Hold on, no. Before Zach Wilson, wasn't there another guy that got in trouble for banging like 4 girls at the same time? He was a basketball player. I gotta look this up because there was a few around Jimmy when Jimmy Fredette was playing.
You're gonna need more information to narrow that one down, though.
Yes. Hold on.
Hey, hold on for a second. It's my guy, Will. I got something for you. Will, like we always throw curveballs in this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a shout out to my guy, Will. You're going to love this.
Oh, boy.
Yep, right here. Right here. Nope, right here.
That's why she's so annoying.
You got Serena.
God damn, they get everybody.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Oh, these are all Jehovah's Witnesses?
Hold on. I kind of
Donald Glover.
Yo, you're blowing my mind right now. All these people annoy me. I see why now. I actually love Donald Glover, but like he does annoy me. Prince, okay, Prince is the exception to the rule.
We talked about Michael. Damon Wayans.
Oh, that's depressing.
Dwight Eisenhower.
That's predictable.
Jerry Hollowell.
Yo.
Terrence Howard.
Oh yeah, he annoys me as well.
Biggie.
He didn't annoy me.
Naomi Campbell. She's annoying.
Yeah, definitely.
Janet, of course, from the Jackson fan.
They're just so
Patty
consistent.
Smith.
So
There's
what I was
Venus.
gonna say, yeah, this is wild.
Nah.
It's funny. What I was gonna say is that if Jehovah's Witnesses, they tend to be really driven though.
Dedicated to the craft.
Whatever craft they choose, besides also the Jehovah stuff. Like that's why, yeah, this makes sense. That's crazy.
Yo.
Yeah.
I got it. I got the story. I got the story because I ain't messed up. Y'all spoke on BYU earlier. And in 2011, center Brandon Davies was suspended from the Cougars' nationally ranked team at the time for the remainder of the season because he violated the school's honor code provision that prohibited premarital sex.
Oh, that's right, Davies. I do remember that now. Tukes 100%. Yeah, that's crazy. He was fucking shit. He wasn't supposed to be.
He was in there plucking shit, like shit. You know what school you was at?
Yo, you remember when they made a big deal about Tim Tebow being a virgin?
Right.
Yeah, that was weird.
He went to Florida. That's why we seen the stories over there.
Yeah, he was literally.
Hold on, out of all the recruits we ever recruited here, that's fucking all these bitches. Why isn't Tim Tebow touching none of them? And he's the biggest star here.
He had the most sinful team possible, and
I think the worst thing that happened to Florida was that.
Murderers on
now, you don't hear a peek about Florida.
It was literally like Jesus and his apostles, like they were all doing all his dirty work.
Crazy as hell.
Let me stop for Bobby correct me. Talk about
all the Wayans are Jehovah's Witnesses. Jill Scott, Ja Rule.
Yeah, just frustrating human beings.
Selena. Exhibit.
Go well.
Paparazzi.
It's a lot of them, man.
Jeez.
Wow. Okay. Fair enough. I'm just curious about that. And you know, with my man Will, he's a list god in here.
Yeah, love list. Hey, Daryl, Tim Tebow he shone so bright that everyone else lived in darkness on that team. That was the problem. Someone called Ja Rule. Please don't. It's murder. He's just
holla.
peaceful for that.
This is interesting because I'm going to have a chance this August to experiment with this, or experience this rather. The Amish.
Oh yeah, the Amish are different.
I'll be going to a celebration of a good friend of mine. I got invited this weekend. It's up in Tennessee, and they have an Amish tour that we will be going on.
That's gonna be it.
You can take pictures, but you can't take pictures of the people.
Yeah, of course not. And also, I hope that doesn't end like Get Out.
I know, right? Man, don't say that. Because there probably ain't gonna be too many of me up there.
It's real lonely. It's quite pale out here. Yeah, Amish are interesting because I think I think I guess with all of them at the heart, at the root, it's not a problem. Because they also don't preach like fuck everybody else. They even have Rumspringa where they get to go out and see the world and then make a decision whether they want to stay in the community or stay out in the world. They can make that choice. Which I think fundamentally cults do not give you that sort of choice in every other cult that I've heard of. The Buggy Avengers. Can't bring down nowhere. Yeah, so I mean the Amish are cool. Plus the Amish make all them heaters. They make all them space heaters. Those
That's pretty specific.
they do the heater. It's a very specific thing they make. They make the heaters that look like fireplaces. They also make fireplaces.
Really?
Yeah, the fireplace heater. Those are pretty much all made by Amish.
Yeah, my brother was telling me there's like this TV show where this guy's like,
the heaters for real. They make the heaters, bro.
It's almost like the Amish version of The Bachelor.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I haven't watched an episode. I refuse.
And then the last one, we probably hinted around here before, the Flat Earthers.
Oh, this isn't a cult. This is a group of stupid fucking people.
Don't they actually believe that there's like a bowl of water or something above the earth? And then when it's coming to the day of the anointing, that is going to burst, and that's what it happened before, and that's where the flood came from.
They've gotten, quite creative over the years. The problem is that they all didn't start together. They all started their own theories and then came together, and so there's some discrepancies. They don't think space is real. They think that those are lights up there, not stars.
Yep.
They think that there's a giant waterfall at the end of it all. I don't know where they think it goes.
Off the end of the earth.
Yeah, I don't know where they think it goes, but
so how do you explain when people sail the earth? They end up they start in California and end up in on the East Coast.
They say that no one's ever done it. Look, the problem is trying to have a rational conversation with these people because the basis of everything they believe in is irrational.
These are the people that ends up in Jamestown. It comes back full circle.
Yeah, no, it's the same type of person. Yeah. It'd be like one YouTube video and they're fucking sold.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yo, Anthony, what's your avatar? Looks like the Defenders. Yes, it is the Defenders. I believe it is.
Whose?
Anthony's avatar.
Oh yeah, it is.
But
Colts.
That's Colts, man. To code or not?
Colt or not?
That is the question.
Oh wow.
So hopefully y'all enjoy it then, man.
Yeah, that was fun. I mean, we could.
We are the nation.
We got a code list. Bracket.
Don't play with me. Dude, I didn't. But I
go to Jehovah's Witness. Fight.
So look, I didn't have that, but now I kind of want to have that. So.
Oh man.
703 in the house.
But yeah, I mean, we could. Let me see. So I have a couple of different options, or we could just wrap it up because this kind of went long as it is. Let's see what the people want to do. We could do a bracket fight. I got a couple of different things. I was thinking about like looking at some goofy ass Guinness Book of World Record shit.
Okay.
What else we got? We could play a slogan quiz. Let's play the slogan quiz. So you got to try to guess what the slogan belongs to. All right, folks.
Where's the beef?
Yeah. So the first slogan, melt in your mouth, not in your hand.
M&M's.
Good, we got it. All right, what's next? This is too easy. Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids.
Tricks.
What else we got? No, these are whack. Why America runs on Dunkin'
Dunkin' Donuts.
Breakfast of Champions. It's a little older. Wheaties.
My grandfather used to use that to make fish bake with it.
Wow. Snack Crackle
Get some
Pop,
good
Rice
catfish with it.
Krispies.
Yep.
What is? Ooh, tastes so good. Cats ask for it by name.
Is that 9 Lives?
Nope.
Whiskers?
Nope.
Catnip.
That's a thing. Nope. Meow, meow, meow.
Man, fuck cat food.
Oh,
Meow, 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 meow.
That ain't 9 Lives?
It's
Nah.
Meow Mix.
yeah.
Meow Mix. What else you got? The makeup of makeup artists. I don't even know what this one is.
I don't know that one.
It's not Walmart. It's not Progressive. So it's Max Factor or Panda. Oh, it's Max Factor. Those other three were terrible. The other three options were Progressive, Panda Express, and Walmart. Bet you can't eat just one. Again, I can't tell you the options because it's so obvious with the options.
Bet you can't.
That you can't eat just one.
It's not.
Milk Duds.
Pringles.
You got closer, but nope.
Doritos? No, it's not Doritos.
Mm-mm.
Ruffles?
So close.
Lay's.
Lay's.
Yeah, it's Lay's. That's too easy. They're magically delicious. Wait, y'all don't know?
Lucky Charms.
Okay, yeah. I was making sure. Like, hold on, y'all better know what that is. What's in your wallet?
American Express.
Capital One.
No, that's the one with Samuel L. Jackson. Capital One.
Yeah, Capital. Yeah. Taste the Rainbow. Too easy. Right? Taste the Rainbow. Y'all got that?
Skittles.
Okay, there we go. Got Milk. That's stupid. Wait, why does it? Got Milk. Wait, Procter and Gamble, California Milk Processing Board. That I didn't know Got Milk wasn't. I thought wasn't that Hood's?
Got Milk? I believed it was.
It says California Milk Processor Board.
Okay. Nope, it wasn't Hood. That was the little ad that they had. I always thought it was Hood though, because that's the only thing we fucking grew up with for Hood.
Yeah.
It keeps going and going and going.
Energizer.
Yeah. I want some tougher ones. Good.
Good.
Campbell soup. Good to the last drop.
Ah, it's in my head.
Something sour.
Nope.
No. Golly. I don't know. Don't tell me.
Yo, Pat, man, I can't afford a Meta VR. I'm sorry, man. I got it.
The giant sign out there.
Coffee, right?
Hey, so there. It is coffee.
Maxwell House.
Mm-hmm. What else we got? Every Kiss Begins with K.
Who just on?
Jorge Soler went to the Giants.
Oh yeah, earlier. Yep, on that $40 $1 million deal or some shit.
Yeah, 42 mil. Yep. Yeah. Every Kiss Begins with K.
Every kiss begins with
By
K.
the way, that guy, he must have gotten fucking promoted the day he said that shit. Like they moved his desk up there. That is a brilliant slogan. Every kiss begins with K.
That's the K Jewelers, right?
Yeah. Every kiss begins with K is by far one of the best slogans ever for a company. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Yeah, we know what that is. Eat fresh.
Subway. Eat show, make it unless it's Jared.
Trash ass Subway. I was look. Of course. I felt terrible for those children, but I was so happy when he got caught. Like, fuck that guy. Stop promoting that whack ass food. It's not even food.
Speaking of that, did you see the documentary on that?
I did not. How did that go? Was that fun?
You need to go. It's on there. It's on Hulu. You need to go check it out. The way he got caught is crazy.
Oh shit! All right, well, we'll get into that. Maybe it's Maybelline. Stupid. Why would you? They're great. That's obvious.
Corn
Frosted
Puffs.
Flakes.
Yep.
Sorry. You go wrong.
Wait, when it rains, it pours?
Salt, right?
Oh, shit. I
Morton
didn't know
Salt?
that. You did. Yeah, Morton Salt. I didn't know that was the. I never knew that was their slogan. The best a man can get.
Gillette.
Yep. What else we got? Let me see.
Damn,
Happiest place on. What happened?
you could tell I grew up on TV.
Yeah. Between the both of us, we pretty much got them all. The slogan was the happiest place on earth.
Who was that?
I'll tell you, the picture they showed does not seem like the happiest. It seemed like the outside of a prison. But it's not. Anybody in the chat got it yet? Happiest place on earth?
It's not Disney, is it?
It is Disney. I assume. Yeah, it's Disney. Yeah. Hello, Moto. Stupid. Motorola.
Yeah.
Our
Hello,
blades
Moto.
are the slogan is our blades are fucking great.
Our
effing
blades?
great. Our blades are effing great.
Is it NHL?
Nope. This is funny what it is though.
It's not some type of ice skating promo, is it?
Nope. This is newer too. It's like really new. Like 10 years new. Maybe less than that.
I probably ain't gonna know it.
It's the Dollar Shave Club.
Oh, I sure ain't know that one.
Yeah. I'm loving it.
McDonald's.
Who wrote it, by the way? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Who wrote that?
My man from Pusha T.
Yep.
And it was sung by Justin Timberlake.
I did not know that part. That's wild. I only knew half of that trivia question. That's fun.
That's great.
Just Do It. I think we all know what that is.
Yep.
Swooshing it up. Because You're Worth It.
Because You're Worth It. I don't know that one.
Yeah, I don't either. So I know it's not Hasbro. And I know it's not General Electric. So it's either PetSmart or L'Oreal.
L'Oreal.
Yeah, I'm guessing L'Oreal. Yeah, it was L'Oreal. All the news that fits to print.
New York Times?
Yep.
Really? I just guessed.
That's good. That's good shit. You press the button, we do the rest.
Staples.
Yeah, Staples?
No. It turned out better than I expected. Some of these are good. A lot of them were easy though.
I'm not gonna know this one.
This one, it can't be Under Armour.
Okay.
I don't think it's Time Warner. So it's either Dropbox or Kodak.
Kodak.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yep.
Pressing the button, taking a picture.
Yeah, it was Kodak. New Yorkers keep New York safe.
Batman.
Go said Batman. That's great. The funny thing is that he's not wrong. Like,
Really?
I mean, no, he is wrong for this particular. But I'm saying, yes, the answer here isn't Batman, but he's not wrong about that statement. Yeah, Batman. Yeah, I mean, it's Gotham, but it's New York.
Right.
He's a New Yorker, and he keeps New Yorkers safe.
I don't know.
So it's not Nordstrom. It's not Goldman Sachs. It's not Macy's. It's got to be NYMTA. Yeah. So that was the slogan for their transit.
I was about to say the fucking fire department or somebody.
I know, right? It gives you wings.
Red Bull.
Yeah. Save money, live better.
Payless.
Good guess, but no. It was a good guess. It was definitely a good guess. I think theirs is, doesn't it feel good to pay less?
Yes, it is. Exactly what it is.
And they're out of business.
And
yes.
So it didn't feel too good to pay less. Not for them anyway.
Not for them.
Nobody knows they struggle in life anymore. Everybody got J's on.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I grew up in the pro wing era. When it was motivation for you to do something different.
Yeah, Not a lot of Skechers out there anymore.
Nah.
I think Skechers is like one top 3 like brand.
Yeah, they sell really well. They do.
Crazy.
Yeah, I get clowned about my Skechers, man. My
Also,
kids be
there's
like,
never-
Dad, where you got some old man shoes
Yeah.
on? They're comfy.
Your
Skechers is fire.
your response is Joe Montana wears them like also old. Like
They're gonna be like, who?
Joe who?
Save money, live better. It's not Koch or Coke, whatever they are. It's not the Home Depot. It's not Best Buy. It's got to be Walmart, right?
Lowe's?
Yeah, I think it is Walmart.
Yeah, it's Walmart. Ideas for life.
GE.
Hallmark.
No, it's neither of those, but those were good guesses. I'm eliminating Whole Foods. It's not Whole Foods.
Okay.
It could be any one of these. It could be Panasonic, Amazon, or HP.
HP.
I tend to agree with them. Oh, it was Panasonic. By the way, that's the first one we got wrong, folks.
Fuck Panasonic.
I know, right? Impossible is nothing.
What the fuck? Is that Mary Kay?
Nah.
Is people make the Impossible Burger?
That would be a very bad slogan if they did. Impossible is nothing. They're like, it's nothing. It's terrible.
Mama
Don't eat
say
this.
Trader Joe's.
Nope. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring this up for y'all. Is this it? Is that it? This is it. I feel like seeing it though is gonna be easier for you to get them. Oh, but I don't have to show you the answers, okay? All right, yeah. So for this one, what y'all got?
I don't know that one.
This is Adidas. Everything is possible.
My brother would have known that. That dude he probably got Adidas straws in the cupboard.
Yeah, I love Adidas too. Yo, me and your brother gonna get along, man. I love Adidas.
That dude, every time I see him, he got a different pair. He got a special Adidas shoe. He just cuts the yard in.
Yeah. See that guy, he's thinking on the same level. Yeah, I can dig it. The quicker picker upper.
Mr.
Quicker picker upper.
That's Mr. Clean, right?
Nope.
Downy.
Downy?
No, Bounty.
Bounty. Yes, Bounty.
There you
go. All right, what we got next? Like a good neighbor. We're
State
fucking.
Farm is there.
We know what this is. Here's to the crazy ones. Think different.
Some type of technology company.
This sounds like IBM or something like that, but it's not IBM.
Nature Call.
Here are the options. I feel like it's Apple.
What are the choices?
Apple, Comcast, NBC Universal, Walmart, and Visa.
I think it's Apple too.
Yeah, it's Apple or Visa. It was Apple. What's the worst that can happen?
That sounds like some type of visitor slogan.
That sounds like it should be the second half of Vegas' slogan.
I know, right? Ain't that the truth? I got some Vegas stories for you.
Everything in Vegas stays in Vegas. And what's the worst that can happen? That would be ideal.
Shout out to my fat baby daddy, love you.
I'm guessing her origin story starts in Vegas.
No, but we're talking about it offline.
Okay, say less. Say less, sir. See, some of these topics cannot make the chop up, which is also why we still be backstage. Despite us having a whole show dedicated to what we do backstage,
we do a second show backstage after the show.
It's the after show.
Right.
What's the worst that can happen? I still don't know what this is.
What's the worst that can happen?
That's a weird slogan for your company.
American Express.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was Dr. Pepper.
Oh, fuck out of here.
Really?
Dr. Pepper, what's the worst that can happen? I never knew that.
I've never heard. That's got to be an old one.
Although Dr. Pepper has been around since 1885, the slogan "What's the worst that can happen" was introduced in 2009. Yeah, that's new.
Really?
No, yeah. They introduced this when no one was drinking their fucking soda anymore. Of course, no one knows what it meant. Anyways, it's finger licking good.
KFC.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Get it
Always
right.
KFC.
He's still right though. We got 38 out of 40.
That's not bad.
Oh, there's more here? Oh, you know we're doing this one. Film and TV. Let's start the quiz. Wait. What's the quiz? Oh, which of these slogans chorus? Oh, so it's the reverse. Now we got to put the slogan to the picture.
Oh, shit.
This keeps going and going, right? Yeah, this
Yep.
is advertising.
Yep.
All right, what's next? Now we got. Are these the same ones, just reversed?
Yeah.
Hold on, they didn't even try. Oh, what's this one? This is the yellow pages.
Let the fingers do the walking?
Yeah, I think so. Yep. What we got next? Yeah, these are too easy though.
Snap, crackle, and pop?
Yeah.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Yeah, it's just reverse. All right, let me because trivia and slogans, these are fun, but you got to have a good list. It can't be too easy. What's this deal?
That list had a pretty good mixture of some old and some recent stuff.
Yeah. The first one ended up being
recent,
pretty good. Like it started off a little too easy, but then it definitely, there was something that stumped us on the last one. To be fair, we only got 2 wrong. Okay, there we go. Boop. Can you match the slogan? Ooh, to the mascot. Oh, my internet's slowing up. The struggle might be real, folks. I might be canceled by internet. Let me close these windows. Too many tabs open. All that porn. No, I'm kidding.
All that
All right, the struggle's real.
Who's that peeping through my window?
For real.
Big choking window.
Maybe if I stop sharing.
Bobby said for youngest watching, the yellow pages was a book in alphabetical order to find a business phone number.
And it used to be that if you really wanted your business to pop, you started your name with 2 A's, like Aaron or fucking double A or triple A.
So be first on the list
in the book. Yep. Alphabetical.
Just like they do on Google now.
Fascinating. All right. Apparently, this just won't work anymore, though. So, well, we got one done. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, it's done.
Hey, it was good shit. Will always bring something at the end that gives us energy to go out with.
Yeah, something
never
random.
limp out of here.
Yeah. We can't be dragging our way out of here. It's Tuesday. Nobody wants to drag on a Tuesday.
It's motherfucking Tuesday.
So, before we close out tonight, tomorrow
is
Valentine's Day. You with the hype or not?
The Valentine's Day hype?
Yep.
No, man. I when you have no work, when you have no. I'll say mid.
No,
I'll say a gift may be given, but given the circumstances, could go do something for the weekend and something. But regular day. Give some chocolates. You know what I'm saying? I'm chocolate, so you can either have chocolates or you can have two.
Double fudge.
And fellas, I'm gonna let fellas know right now. For the young fellas up and coming in the game, pussy ain't a gift.
Fair.
Let me know that right now. Pussy is not a gift.
Neither is
go down with it.
So if a girl ain't give you nothing she want to give you, that ain't a gift. That's pussy free.
I'm buying my girl chicken tenders and showing the paid mortgage receipt.
Real shit. Throw that shit. And tell her, hey, we might need some help with that shit. Hey, listen here. Don't be afraid. You know what I'm saying? Valentine's Day, if you're in a relationship, somebody, Valentine's Day don't fucking matter. Valentine's Day for somebody, you want to have a random Valentine that day, go ahead.
Hey.
But if you've been somewhere locked in for a minute, man, hey, show appreciation. Throw some chocolate. Chocolate's the best thing to somebody's heart. Some nice chocolate.
You know what I'm doing for Valentine's Day? I'm not going to the restaurant. We're going to see the Bob Marley movie tomorrow.
Oh, that's dope. Every little thing
gonna be all right.
We're gonna do that, and I ordered the wife a couple of things, but it's not no chocolates or perfume. It's something that something she uses every day for her to use, not for me to indulge in.
I do not celebrate consumer holidays. Unrelated, I am single. No.
Hey, so Will's looking for a Valentine, dog. One day thing, dog. You know what I'm saying? He just wants some of that free pussy.
What I don't want is any headaches. That's what I
But I will make sure that I call my pawpaw tomorrow. Tomorrow's his birthday. I believe he's going to be 92 or 93.
Happy mother,
Happy
effing birthday, dog. Happy birthday, man. Real talk.
Man did 9 decades already.
Happy birthday to everybody in February.
Yep.
Real talk. That's something I started to do. Just wishing everybody in the month a happy birthday. So if you see me, you see it. But, you know.
That's a whole combo.
Bobby said Valentine's Day is a code.
Yes, Valentine's Day is a code.
He's right.
It is a code.
It is.
It is a code.
And that's a man who studies codes, so he knows.
Everybody knows
the Amish heater from V-Day.
Everybody knows the best day of any consumer holiday.
Don't play with me. I already got one.
It's the day after. The day after a consumer holiday is the best day ever. You know why?
It's Side Chick Day. I'm sorry.
Side Chick Day too. Side Chick Day. 50% off, man. All the shit that you wanted to buy for the consumer day is 50% off the next day.
Yep. Miss Marie getting the couch ready after that line.
Nah, she gonna meet me at the door when I open up the door. What you talking about? You gonna size me up?
Oh, you had shit to say, huh? You thought it was funny. Yeah, happy birthday to Pop Pop. Get Will an Amish heater for V. I actually already have one. That's why I know everything about that situation.
Yes, candy is half off, baby. I love it. I love the holidays for that, man. You look at here. They still have Christmas shit. 85% off fucking couple weeks ago I went to a store. Shit.
Oh, yeah, that's because that candy's old.
No. Cookies that
that candy been out since October.
No. Cookies that expire cookies that expire like
that
next year.
Can drink
Fire cookies too. $2, 80% shit. You didn't want to buy them on Christmas? $2 gonna buy those shits. Those shits are good.
That candy is old enough to register.
Nah, not even. No, nah. Old in terms of the month is used in, but in terms of expiration date, nah, it's not.
Go eat some candy corn.
Nah, hell no. Definitely won't be eating that shit. I'll throw that shit to Coach. If I find any candy corn, I got you, Coach.
I can't wait to next Halloween where I can double down on how much I hate candy corn. It's one of my favorite things to talk about.
I'm gonna try to see if I can have a segment of assorted candy corn.
It's gonna be the least watched segment of our show.
No, because candy corn lovers are like a cult.
you gotta be. Yeah, you motherfuckers are brainwashed. That's what it is. You got MK Ultra in the liking fucking candy corn. It's terrible.
Everything is going to come back to this. Everything we do going forward is like a
cult.
Avon,
and Herbalife, Mary Kay, and candy corn.
Yo, that cult list really opened up.
One of my favorite V-Day gifts were strawberry toasted strudels. Oh, those shit are bomb.
I mean,
speaking of this, one more, guys, fellas.
Yeah.
A question. Pop-Tarts.
Okay.
Do you eat your Pop-Tarts out the box or do you put them in the toaster?
I usually just eat them cold. They're okay in a toaster, but it's extra work.
Shout out to my man Shane. I seen a post this morning from him saying that people that heat up Pop-Tarts are crazy. But I'm sitting here like they have a whole directional thing in the back that tells you that you can heat them up.
That freckled mutant likes candy corn too, yes.
Mama knows.
Mama knows best.
Betty Boop.
Pop-Tarts in the raw, baby.
Pop-Tarts raw. Who's that? Is that your brother?
Not it's Daryl.
Easy. My man, his whole arm is in his body today.
Yeah, I've had it maybe one time when it was toasted. It didn't taste right. It always tastes better out of the box.
Me personally, I got one flavor that I'll put in the toaster, and that's the blueberry one. I just like the heat of it, man. I can't eat a Pop-Tart fucking warm. I can't eat a Pop-Tart fried. I gotta heat that shit up. If I got the opportunity to put it in the toaster for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'll take that shit. But you gotta eat it then and there. Now, if you do it for it to get warm fucking 5 minutes later, then there's no point. But you better immediately eat that shit as soon as you get out the toaster, man. But yeah.
Heating up Pop-Tarts like bringing out fine china. Only special occasions. I'll warm up the s'mores one. That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
The s'mores one I'll warm up. The rest, you just eat it. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's the difference. That's why I eat Pop-Tarts versus like a toaster strudel. Toaster strudel, you gotta put in the toaster. But the Pop-Tart, I just be. The point of a Pop-Tart is something quick and yummy. I don't want to take time cooking it too.
True that. Blueberry Pop-Tart definitely best one out, man.
That might be a segment for next chop up. Different ways that people eat the same dish.
Yeah, because I got a couple people like the Hot Pockets, for example. Like when the Hot Pockets were popping and people would microwave them, I put those shits right in the oven. I'm not microwaving that shit. I'll put this full. I'll wait for that shit to feel like it's hot enough for me.
Yeah, warming shit up with the oven is definitely better than. I mean, it takes longer.
Absolutely is. It does.
So, but the real hack is the air fryer because it has the same effect that the oven does, quicker.
Yes, absolutely.
So I like the air fryer. I'd be like, if you ever warm up a slice in the air fryer, it tastes like it's fresh out the oven.
Anything in the oven, I'll wait.
Yeah, it's worth
the microwave saying like it just cooks all the moisture out of it, which it technically does.
Yeah, the air fryer kind of just took like if they were sentient, the air fryer and the microwave would have major beef. Because it's taking over its whole. The Amish air fryer coming soon. Down.
Might be on some. That man's on fire. He ate his Wheaties this morning, didn't he?
Yo, he got his arm up to his armpit in that bag today. That's crazy. He's all day with it. But yeah, man. Yeah, that might be a good topic. Different ways people eat the same dish. Like, I'm sure everybody don't eat pasta the same way.
Nope. Shit. Hey, I'm not. We have Jake here on the show sometimes, and shit, we've heard about some of this shit.
Don't they put mayo in this coffee?
No. No. Wrong white fella. That's the one who doesn't season anything. He's the one who doesn't season anything.
Yeah. And
he does. He
turkey burgers with turkey bacon. Dry on dry.
Oh shit, dog. Man. Fellas, ladies, man. Been an excellent chop up, man.
Who we got for shout outs? We did 2 hours. That didn't feel like it.
Shout out for everybody, man. Shout out to you all for joining in tonight, man. Incredible crowd, incredible comments, man. Everything, keeps us going in. Yeah, man, it's Tuesday, man. And we still got one more show for the week, man. And listen here, man, we on fire already. So imagine what tomorrow's gonna lead us to.
Tomorrow we're gonna have some extended extra commentary on the Super Bowl, just a few little things, followed by whatever's going on in the basketball world, because there's plenty of that going on. Hot stove, people getting traded. And what else we gonna get into? You thinking too? We got some hot stuff.
Well, we'll get into a few things. We got a 420 matchup scheduled in boxing. We'll speak on that.
Yeah.
A little bit of NBA news is All-Star Weekend. NBA been kind of dry. We'll break into the MLB free agency because it started. We'll see what early pickups have already been established. We'll talk about some ladies basketball because I guess there's somebody else that we're not talking about. It is not Caitlin Clark, and it's not Angel Reese. So we'll speak about that individual tomorrow because I feel like she deserves praise. When you see a lot of players like the Clarks and the Angel Reeses, we forget that there's a lot more ladies in this game. So we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to a bunch of shit. WWE. We'll mix shit up, man. We'll blend it up for everybody, man. And as we doing on the parlay perspective, this go around world of sports, man.
Shout out to everybody who came through. Appreciate y'all. Juju, yep, Juju's right. That's exactly who we talk about. Juju a problem. Shout out to everybody who came through. Coach, a list of names. Appreciate y'all. And shout out to you fellas, man. This is always fun. Way to hold it down. I thought I wasn't gonna make the show today because it's a storm out there, but it slowed down for us. So here we are.
Well, we had already put in the absence note for you. Will said, it's storming.
Yeah, we put in some sick time for you, dog. We put in some sick time for you, bro. You know how we do it out here.
I appreciate it.
You got unlimited sick time here.
Lay it up in this bitch like Kramer.
Absolutely. You already know. You said unlimited sick time. Yeah, I know. We
got unlimited sick time here, man. You ain't got to worry about that going down.
We all know Jake, so he been using all of it.
Hold on. You want to hear some crazy shit before we go off? I had no work today.
You had to work?
I had no work today, and like I said, I heard a bunch of people from Boston complaining about why we didn't work today, slow this, slow that. But guess what, guys? I worked a day in which my job wants me to make up hours. What? Yeah.
Make up hours that y'all told me to stay home for?
Yeah, because I guess there's a compliance with the Boston public school system, something where it didn't in the company states it's not a paid day off, basically.
Oh, well. Yeah,
so it was some bullshit, but I figured it all out, so we good. I ain't making them no fucking time. You know what I'm saying? That's not how T roll. I got a weekend of activities to do, and I got a bunch of things to do this week. So in there, man.
Yeah, boy.
Shout out to the gang.
Shout out to you fellas as always. Shout out to Bobby, Bernard, Sean, Anthony, Chris, Renee, Mama Renee, Bobby again. We got 2 Bobbies in here tonight. Dale, Daryl, Pat, Joseph, Valerie, Roy, Scott, and Patrick Dalla. Appreciate y'all as always, man.
Y'all.
P dollar. P dollar.
Let's get it.
But with that being said,
thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.